Welcome back, everybody, and thank you for joining me on another mini adventure. My name is Yuji, and today we're doing something a little bit different, but we're still gonna play Raft. Now, what I mean by different is obviously this ridiculously colorful playground structure. I'm in creative mode, and this is where I kind of test out a bunch of different things, and I do a bunch of weird stuff. That's Bob's boat over there. And we make some really interesting contraptions just to see and test if they work. Now, I recently got really bored and made a parkour course where you start over here and basically anything that actually touches this blue 4x4 square going all the way up, including, let's see if you can see it here, including that pillar there, the spire, is part of the course. So there's three stations to it, or three stages. The first stage we call the playground. So you start here, you actually start on top of this corner, you work your way up all the way around, you eventually get to the wall, you climb all the way up, then you make your way over to the spire and climb up the spire itself. Now, this is kind of ridiculous, and I'm going to kind of walk up and around to show a little bit more of it here. Because you get onto stage 2, the wall is onto that chest. Then you have to make your way all the way up, go around and up this little platform where stage 3 starts if you can survive the wall, and cross over and all the way up that spire, getting up all of those little obstacles. Once you get to the top though, you've done it. You win. All easy, right? Simple, no problem, not difficult at all, I swear. I did have somebody actually test it out, and they tried for about 2.5, 3 hours. Still could not make it all the way up to the top. I did, however, make it up to the top, so I know it's possible. And that's what we're going to do. Oh, I'm going to fall off. Just to keep me honest, too, I have a panel of judges watching my every move. They're going to score me, I think, maybe. Well, they're going to judge me regardless. Ooh, it's almost night. I think I might actually go to sleep before I start this. Gotta reset the time frame. Actually, let's just make this super easy. We're in creative mode. I can just make myself a bed. Craft up a bed. Where can I put it? Boom, right in the middle. We at the point I can sleep yet? Can't fall asleep during daytime. Alright, so let's at least look through some of this then. I guess I can't use that. That's fine. We'll skip it. So we start here, work our way up, cross over here. Already failed. No! I'm not really good at parkour, I admit it. But it is possible. Oh, of course. Of course. We're here. I gotta go to the nest. Then run and jump onto the pillar. Try not to overshoot, otherwise you end up down there. Work my way over the balance beam. Jump. Cross over here. And stage 2. Alright, so we're on here. Have to get up on top of that pillar, or that torch. Then I got another one, and then I turn around to jump up on the bed. And jump. There we go. Actually, I could sleep the night. Sleep. Did it work? Seems pretty dark still. It's really dark. Alright, now I need to make my way around. And the only way to go is to sprint jump over to the seed, the small crop plot. Oh, slowly. So that's stage 2. Stage 2. Now I have to jump over to the table, get up the scarecrow, onto the clock, over the calendar, up onto a shelf, onto the actual torch there, then up onto the next shelf, onto that ladder, then onto the torch, and there's a little crack in that platform that you can weasel your way into if you aim it just right. Come on. Don't fall off. Do. Nope, I fell. Oh, so close. So close. Alright, we can do this. It is really fun to actually be able to make things like this. I highly encourage people to test out their own creations. And if anybody wants to, it's pretty easy to replicate what I have here too. It is not terribly difficult to replicate. However, it will test your skill with jumping. I'm honestly terrible at parkour. Everybody's seen it, so it should come to no surprise. But I've learned so much about the mechanics of this game, and specifically which objects you can hang, where, and what you can actually jump on. There's my judges, all the spectators. They're watching me. Stage 2. No! Didn't jump. Didn't jump. Try jumping. It didn't jump. Alright, let's power our way through. I'm a little bit afraid I'm going to fall there. Jump. And jump. There we go. There we go. And up onto here. Okay, now we just got to make it around the wall. Onto the grill. That's actually a grill. I didn't even know that you could put a grill on a wall until I started playing around with this. Made it on there. Go up the little wall ramp. There we go. We're back at stage 3. There. Easy peasy, right? Where am I going? There we go. Onto the lantern. Now I gotta get onto the shelf. And up the chair to the back in order to get up onto this. And we're on this. We gotta crouch and actually jump up in order to get through. It's probably easiest to just jump right off of this. There we go. Look at that. Did it without too much of a problem. That took a long time to figure out though. First few times I went through, it took me a ridiculous amount of time to get it right. But that's all on a 4x4 square. Everything below is just a 4x4 square. And that was kind of what I had planned to do, was to make a little tiny section down there just to test out the basics and see how it was, to how good I could even do it. And then it kind of got to the wall. And then it grew into a giant spire. And I'm like, oh, okay. There's so many other ways that you could make these things too. And I'm sure that people can come up with some really awesome creations. And I'd love to see people's creations. So if anybody makes anything, let me know. I actually had a lot of fun playing around with this and testing out all the components. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. But this is going to be a super short one. I'm going to see you all again next time. Bye.